อ 야, 불 여기서 뿜으면 진짜 볼만하겠는데? 수진이 또
Oh, Duna, there was an airplane right there. And it was a big wall. And someone
Look for key lockers. You're ready to ride.